Hi, welcome. Hi everybody. So yeah, let's just go through what I'm doing today. Okay, today it's sometime during the live I will announce two winners. One from the donations and one from the reviews on my blog. So I don't know who they'll be or when it will be. It'll just be as I go through sometime during the live. Okay, the other thing too today is if you donate, there are several, if you've read the description box below, you'll see that if you donate today, you'll get one of the four themes. There is the Steampunk. Okay, with the Steampunk, we have two tarot decks. I don't have an oracle deck, so there'll be two tarot decks, the Steampunk Tarot, Victorian Steampunk Tarot, and the Steampunk Tarot as well, and then a Steampunk Lenormand for the reading. Now, there's that one there. Next on the list is the Pagan. So we have the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, a Witch's Oracle, which is Compendium Oracle, and then I have the Pagan Lenormand as well. So that's for the sort of the pagan witchy theme. Okay, next on the list, I do have Vintage Japanese. Okay, with the Foxfire, and I have a Japan Lenormand as well. And then the last theme I have is Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Tarot Royale with the Oracle of Visions and the Gilded Riviera Lenormand as well. So that's today. If you donate, that's what's coming up for those readings. Right, so other than that, there will be just normal tarot readings with a variety of tarot decks and whatever comes up. Okay, so the free list to begin with. Let's just start this free list. Right, just give me a second to type up. Okay. Right. So this is the free list at the stage. Right. Okay, so just give me a second to breathe. Let everybody just focus for a minute. What's really important to you? What's of value to you moving forward? What's a why, how type of question? What's going to bring you a sense of empowerment, being in control? How can you improve your life? What's the best? What's really important to you right now? So those are the sort of things to think about. Right, so let's start with Rabia. Right, a general. So let's begin with, oops. Let's start with, where is it? I knew it was hiding here somewhere. Rider. Time frame questions, if it's within a time frame, you mean? Depends on what comes through. So a general for Rabaone. Time frame questions are a little bit suspect. It depends on what's going on around you. Okay, a general with Rabaone. Right, let's have a look. General, what's going on? What's important? Okay, you've got a long journey ahead of you. Okay, it feels like there's a lot of things going on. You've got quite a long journey ahead of you. Things are happening quite slowly. It's not a rushed journey. Now, you've got a lot of choices in regards to relationships as well. It does feel like there's a relationship on some level, and it's really important. It's a very slow, long relationship, very slow journey, and it's really important that you make some wise choices in regards to this relationship as well. It does feel like you've got a lot of thinking to do, a lot of decisions to make in regards to this relationship, the choices that are really important to you. So you've got quite a long, I feel like you've got a long journey ahead in regards to this situation. It's not something that's going to happen quickly. It's definitely feels like you've got a lot of choices to be made in regards to the relationship. And it's a very, like I said, it's a very slow, very long journey ahead for you at this time. Right, sorry, amazing fruits, you were asking. Okay, you're answering a time frame question, like if something will occur. Well, you can say, will something happen in the next, not will something happen, is what's going to happen in the, it's best to say what will happen in the next 3 months in regards to my relationship. What's going to happen in 6 weeks in regards to such and such. What's going to happen in the next year in regards to, and then the topic is the best way to answer that, amazing fruits. Rashima. I did see Rashima up here somewhere. Everybody will be added to the free list. Don't forget, donations take priority, and if you donate today, it's one of the 4 themes, and you get a tarot, oracle, and a Lenormand reading. Okay, so you get a little bit of extra today. Okay, so what's to expect August to December? Let's do. I've got Tarot de Marseille on my thoughts. What's this one? What to expect between August and December? August and December. What's to expect between August and December? Okay, what can you expect? Oh, okay. First card we have is the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is that about being organized. Between August and December, I think it's going to be really important that you make maybe a to-do list, maybe nurture your finances and health. And I think a lot of it is to do with the to-do list, making sure that you're organized, making sure you're sorted, being able to make sure that everything sort of is organized and where it needs to be. I do feel like it's a sort of a business type of energy, like very sort of straightforward, to the point, and being able to nurture that energy there. And then you've got that 6 of wands. So you've got that sense of, I want to say, creating some harmony in regards to, sorry, not 6, sorry, 4. It's more about stability in regards to your energy. It's really important for you to have that sense of stability within your energy, within your sense of creative energy. So I do feel like everything needs to be sort of organized, and then you're going to have a lot more sort of sense of stability in regards to your energy. So that seems really important here, just to have that sense of stability, having that foundation in and creative energy as well, which seems really important here. So what to expect between August and December? It's a sense of being organized is going to be really important for you in regards to your health, wealth, your sense of things that need to be done in a practical way. So to create that sense of stability, that's really important for you there. Hey, Sid. How are you? Now, you are in the draw for a free 30-minute reading. Don't forget, everybody who's here today, if you've donated or you've written a review on my blog, you are in the draw, 2 draws, for a free 30-minute reading. So just reminding everybody. But don't forget, if you donate today, you do go, you do have the ability to get a tarot, oracle, and a Lenormand reading. So you get a little bit more information in your readings today. Oh, you're welcome, Sid. You're welcome. Right. So, and everybody has got a reading. All I need to do is I'm just going to do this list that I've got at the moment, and then I'll move on to the next list. So I've just finished that one there. So this is the list at the moment, and then everybody else that comes in after this list. So we have Alizah, Svetlana, beautiful Aries goddess, old soul, and Sid will be the next part of the list. Okay, so the next part of the list, so I'm doing amazing fruits next. Amazing fruits, sunflower, Rabia, and Jaguar. And then next list, the next one will be Alizah, Svetlana, beautiful Aries goddess, old soul, Sid. Okay. What's going to happen this month in regards to my career? I'm waiting on a job offer. Ooh, okay. So what's going to happen? Let's do the 4 hucks up. Oh, not that one. Okay, what's going to happen in regards to your career? Okay, what's going to happen this month in regards to your career? What's happening this month in regards to your career as you wait for this job offer? You're waiting for the job offer. So you want to know what's... Whoa! Four of Earth tells me that you need to sort of take a breath for a moment. Just take a breath. That's the first thing you need to do. Take a breath. It's interesting. It's all about patience. Okay, so this is what's happening at the moment. Okay, so take a breath. Take a breath. It's all about patience. And it's interesting because the third card flipped up. Okay, a third card actually flipped out, and it's Wheel of Fortune. So it tells me that it's good luck. Okay, so it does feel as if you can just take a breath for a moment. You've got some patience. There's some good fortune coming your way. So there's some good stuff happening in regards to the job, in regards to the job offer and the career and things like that. Okay, in regards to your career. So it just feels like you just need to take a breath for a moment, really contemplate, reflect on what's actually happening, really focus on what's important. Okay. And this is going to be where you have the strength, the patience, the endurance, the stamina to just be in the moment, and you know that everything's going to be good, everything's going to be positive, everything's going to be in the direction that you want it to be. Does feel like good fortune with having a sense of patience and just taking that breath. I do feel like things are going to move in the right direction for you. So there you go, just take a breath and you'll be good. Okay, Lady V, you're next. Yes, you are. Thank you very much for your donation, Lady V. That's fantastic. Thank you. Now, you are also in the draw for today for a 30-minute reading from your last time you donated. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. I did not expect that. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you, Lady V. Okay, yes, I'm ready for the question. So, Lady V, just waiting for your question as you're next. So, what am I going to use? Oh, okay. So the list was, sorry. Let's have a look. The list was, I had, okay, so I had Jaguar, right? Then there was Alizah. Oh, sorry, I had Sunflower. Sorry, Sunflower. Did I have that? Sunflower, Rabia, Jaguar. Sorry, Alizah, Svetlana, Svetlana, Svetlana. Beautiful Aries goddess, old soul, and you, Sid. Oh, and Nina came in. Nina's just come in. Hi, Nina. Oh, and Amazing Fruits has done a reading. Okay, you want a general love reading. Oh, thank you, Amazing Fruits. Okay, so we're going to do a love reading. Let's go for the Gilded Tarot Royale. Okay, and we're going to use Oracle of Visions. Okay. And then I'm using the Gilded Riviera, right? So this is a very decent reading. Oh, wow. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Amazing Fruits. Thank you, Nina. Muchly appreciated. Wow, you guys are amazing. Thank you. So I've just got to wait for it to come through. If you've donated through Ko-Fi, it should show up. Or it may not come up in the oh, yep. Nina from the donation. Yep. Cool. Brilliant. Thank you. That was second. Okay, that's brilliant. So yeah, the other three, Lady V. Yep, Amazing Fruits and Nina. Thank you. Right. So Lady V. So let's have a look. A general love reading. Okay, so let's have a look. General love reading in regards to love. Okay, for you, it feels like there's a lot of changes, a lot of transformations, and it's really important that you don't rush into things, okay, that you slow down a little bit as you move through this changes and things that are going on for you, the transformations. I do feel like there's a real need to make sure that you've just slowing down, just taking a breath, being able to sort of not rush into things is super important here. Okay, so Isolation's going to be really important for you. Solitude is going to be super important for you because things weigh you down. So that time alone from it's really important that you have a relationship that's going to give you that freedom for your isolation, for you to sort of release any tension or anything that's happening for you. Okay, so that's going to be a really important aspect here, to make sure that you have a relationship that gives you the freedom to be alone. Okay, so you're not feeling like weighed down. Okay. Be careful you don't miss out on other opportunities, that you're not trapped in the past. I think that's going to be a really important aspect, that you're not trapped in the past, that you're empowered. You're empowered in your journey. You don't feel as though something's been taken from you. It's about standing up and taking back your power. So it's important that you don't miss out on other opportunities here. Okay. What do you truly want in love? What do you truly want in a relationship? It's really important that you think very carefully about what type of love you want in your life. What type of relationship do you want? Who do you want in your life? What type of person? Not who specifically, but what type of person do you want in your life? And that's what you want to manifest. You want to bring in somebody that is compatible with you, that respects you, that honors you, that has that sense of balance. Okay, so that's what you want to bring in. So taking time to breathe, taking time to just allow yourself to just reflect and contemplate on what you actually want in your love life. That's really important here. So it's all about your free will, your choices. Okay, so listen to the messages that you get from within. Okay, with the Page of Wands here, I'm getting a very strong listen to the messages that lie within you. Okay, so I'm getting a sense of really sort of connecting with your own inner spirituality, your own spiritual energy here. And release any worries or stresses that you have, because any worries and stresses is going to block you from enjoying the relationships. Okay, so this is really about releasing, letting go of any stress or worry that you may have in regards to love, in regards to the relationships. Okay, so hopefully that sort of gives you a little bit of an idea. So let's have a look and see what cards are here. Okay, card number 1. Okay, number 8. Let's have a look what card number 8 is. Yes. It's about your process. It's about your goals in regards to the relationship. So this is really important here. Again, you get that confirmation, that thought about what are your goals in regards to the relationship. It's all about finding a sense of balance here. I keep getting the word sort of balance and a sense of, you know, with the yin and yang there, it's all about that balance. But let's see what else this card actually says. 17. Yeah, balance, equality, that's exactly what it said. So it's all about your goals in regards to the relationship. Finding a sense of balance within yourself is super important here. And the last card we have here is the Magician card. So I do feel it's about that manifestation, or looking at beyond the illusion. Let's have a look and see what the Magician card in this one is. 25. Yeah, illusion. Be careful of being misled in regards to love as well. So I think you need to be quite cautious. That's why I'm sort of saying don't rush into things. Take your time. Don't rush into love. Enjoy the journey. Really important here. So, you know, you do have love coming in, but it's all about making sure that you are cautious. You're aware of what's actually going on. So let's have a look here. Right, let's have a look and see what cards we have in regards to love. 2 cards flipped out anyway, so I'll use those. Now, love. Where's the heart? Okay, the heart. So we've got to remove the confusion. Okay, remove any confusion. Make sure you've got clarity about what you need to do. But you also need to be quite clever in how you achieve this. I think you need to be just very cautious and be very aware. Be quite clever in how you reach it. It's all about the direction. It's interesting here because you've got the compass and you've got the path card, which is 22. So you've got that sense of direction here. It's all about the choices that you make and what path you're going to take. Okay, so it does feel like there's a lot going on here for you. Okay, so interesting here. So I do feel like there's a lot about being aware, but don't rush into it. Just enjoy the journey. Just be aware of what's actually going on. I think that's really important. Okay, so amazing fruits. You've got another question here. So your question, amazing fruits. So you want to know what's going on in love as well. So this one, I'm just going to use the Japanese one. So I've got the vintage Japanese. I've got Foxfire. Just put that in there for now. And Japan Lenormand. Right, so amazing fruits. Let's have a look here. Okay, so fruits. Right, let's have a look. So what's going on in regards to your love? Okay, so you've got the sense of your energy. Definitely feels a lot about your it's like you've got this energy coming in. So it's really important. So you listen to the messages and things that are coming in. It's all about your choices that you need to make here. Okay, so being able to have this sense of memory. I feel like there's memories of the past affecting you. Memories of the past are actually affecting you at the moment in regards to love reading. Okay, in regards to your love. Okay, so it's all about being able to choose wisely in which path you're going to take. Feels like you need to really take a breath. Don't be in a rush. Just take a breath is really important here. So I do feel like it's a past life connection coming in. So maybe from the past life, somebody that you seem to sort of have a sense of reconnection with continually. It feels like you've got a lesson to learn in the situation. So it could be to do with the past life connection. So you've got a lesson to learn together, or a connection that seems to sort of bring you guys together. So you've got to really choose wisely in regard to this relationship. That's why I keep getting the 6 of Cups is all about nostalgia, past energy. So this might be it. Might be put this past connection, past life, and it seems to be sort of repeating itself. So just be aware of the choices that you're actually making in regards to this person coming in. So we want to look at love. So let's have a look at the heart again. Okay, so you've got the star here, which tells me that things are good. So it does feel like it's a good relationship, a light out of the darkness. And you've got the garden path. the garden thing. So it's all about being brought out into the, so it does feel like things are going to be revealed, brought out into the open. So it does feel like your love is going to be brought out into the open, and it's going to be positive. It does feel very positive and very very good, but it's just all about the choices that you need to make in regards to the relationship. Okay, I feel that's why I feel like you need to sort of just listen to your gut instinct, listen to your energy. Okay, so that's really important. See, you're at a cross, so I do feel like it's a past life connection. So I do feel like you'll know that person, you'll know who it is. I do feel like it's going to be revealed. Just take your time, listen to your just listen to your listen to your instincts, I want to say your energy, your vibration within yourself. Just take a moment to take a breath and just listen to that message that lies within you. And I think that's why you get that decision, why you need to choose wisely, because it is to do with a past life connection here. Okay, and I do feel like it's going to be a light out of the darkness, and it's going to be brought out into the open. So don't rush it. Just take your time, and just you'll know if you just trust in yourself. It is a past life connection, so you'll know. It's like you recognize them. Okay, so Nina, I just need your question now. So, Nina's question, just doing here. Yes, Nina did donate. I did check. It's all good. So, because some of the donations didn't sort of show up, but they are done. So, yes, Nina. So I'm just waiting for Nina's question. A financial reading. Oh, okay. Financial. Okay, so I'm going to use the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. And I'm going to use the Compendium of Witches. And I'm going to use the Pagan Lenormand for this reading, because we're looking at money, looking at finances here. So let's have a look. Okay, Nina, let me just turn this heat off. Right. Finances. Let's focus on Nina's finances. What's important in regards to her finances? What should she be doing? Okay, Nina. Let's have a look. Okay, so your finances here. Okay, the heart of it. Okay, it's going to take a lot of meditation and reflection. And I get a sense of holding on. A sense, it's funny with this card here, I get a sense of like holding on. A sense of being empowered on your journey. It does feel like it's going to take a lot of meditation, a lot of reflection, a lot of contemplation, and a lot of learning and knowledge gained. Okay, I do feel like there's knowledge gained from really being aware of what's being taken in regards to your finances. Do you feel as though maybe there was a loss and that's why you're sort of holding on in regards to your finances and things like that? I do feel like there's a need to really sort of come back into your own power in regards to your finances. So being in isolation, knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but I do feel like there's a lot of wisdom gained from this. So it does feel like things are being a bit shaky. Things are being a bit wobbly in your finances in the past. Does feel like things have been a bit wobbly, a bit shaky in regards to your finances. So it's important that you start to rebuild. It's important that you're rebuilding your finances. Okay, budgeting. You're really doing all you can to rebuild your finances at this time. Seems really important here. So being able to look at what you've sacrificed in the past, look at what you've been sacrificing and how you can look at things from a different perspective, look at all the options available to you, is super important here. Okay, so it does feel like things are being quite wobbly and it's important, a bit shaky in regards to finances. Important that you rebuild by looking at things from a different perspective, being able to look at all your options available to you, being able to not just hang around and wait, but be active. Be active in regards to your finances as well. Being active, budgeting, that sort of thing is going to be really important. I think that's a lot of it here. It's all about really trusting in your knowledge that you gain. Okay, really trust in those I want to say support from others. I want to say there's a support. I keep getting like the ancestral energy, but I think it's more about sense of an elder or someone that can guide you a bit more with finances. I don't know if somebody else can help you in regards to finances. Maybe you need to sort of get a bit of support. Because I sort of keep getting sort of like a background energy, like somebody in the background can help and support you in regards to your finances here. So let's see what the voices have to say in regards to your the voices and the witches have to say in regard to your finances here. So let's have a look at the witches and the voices. So the witches, witch. Oh God, that always gives me a heart attack, the skylight. Loses its thing. Oh. Okay, so we've got the Wind Rider. That's interesting. Let's have a look at the Wind Rider here. I feel like I need a bit more information in regard to this witch. The Wind Rider. Okay, the Wind Rider. Okay, this is about autonomy, authenticity, integrity, and tameness. Okay, so this is Kaza. Was born in the 4th century BCE, Attica, revolted by the idea of living in the subdued life expected from a woman in ancient Greece. She fled east and never looked back. Her journeys took her to the lands inhabited by the Scythians, where her skills allowed her to rise to the status of advisor to the tribal chief. Okay, she rides fast and resolute as the eastern wind blows fierce on her reddened cheeks. Around her there is nothing but an endless sea of grass, above which the sky rules infinite. The Wind Rider accentuates the wild and most authentic aspect of ourselves, the side that does not hide in shadow when confronted with the expectations and judgments of others. She speaks to the confidence in one's worth and abilities and reflects an unapologetic stance about our values and ideals. So I do feel like she's going to give you strength. She's going to give you confidence in being able to deal with your finances. Okay, so that's really important here. So she's speaking about having confidence, saying what you need to say. Don't let anybody sort of tell you what you should or shouldn't do with your finances. I think it's important for you to sort of acknowledge your own journey with that. Okay, so let's have a look at the voices of here. So the voices we've got is Cauldron. So let's have a look and see what the Cauldron has to say. So what does the Cauldron have to say? So the Cauldron Let me find it here. Talks about new ideas. It does talk about transmutation and creation. So it's about having new ideas in regards to your finances, being able to transmute the negative experiences that you've had, the control, the sense of things being difficult, being able to transmute that into the light, being able to create something new in regards to finances. Okay, so let's have a look. Finances, let's have a look. We're looking at finances. Okay, so just tell me about the finances here. Finances. I'm just going to do 3 cards in regards to finances. This is just okay. So the first card we have is the Stork. So it talks about announcements. It's all about something, a birth of something new. Okay, so it feels like the birth of something new in regards to your finances. The birth. I feel like that's a sense of loving you. I think there's a birth of loving you. I think it's about loving who you are. I think it's a lot about self-love. Self-love. And the way that you talk to yourself, I think, is going to make a difference. Don't be harsh or critical on yourself, Nina. I think it's about being really gentle with yourself as well. I'm getting the sense of like being able to speak clearly from a place of the heart comes also the way that you treat yourself in regards to love, self-love. Okay, so I hope that gives you some ideas about what's important for you in regards to your finances. It's also about self-love. And I think once you have that self-love, I think the financial energy becomes a lot easier to deal with. Okay. So hopefully that is really important there. Okay. So hopefully that helps and gives you a little bit of guidance. Like, thank you to those that donated. You've been amazing. Amazing, amazing. So that's a huge support. Yeah, so that was quite good, the 3 list. Right, so any no other donations at this time. We will get back into nice deep breath. Okay, so let's have a look. Thank you, Sid, for doing the free list. That's a huge help. Thank you. So, Rabia. It's all right. I'll sort out the readings. No big deal. Okay, so Rabu. Right. Okay, cool. Okay, Suleiman's deep, true feelings and next actions for Rabia. Okay, so let's do I'm going to use the Secrets of Tarot. Solomon's deep, true feelings for and actions for Rabia. So what's going on in regards to the relationship, really? So what you want to know is, what is the energy? What's the vibration? What's going on? Let's have a look. Now, remember, I'm only doing a 2-card reading. If you're on the free list, you're only getting 2 cards. Okay. So if you want more, don't forget the donations will give you a lot more information, as you might have seen. Remember, with the free readings, you're getting 2 cards. Okay, so you're not going to get a lot of information here. And it's interesting, the 2 cards that we're thinking of here is a sense of, okay, I got Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles tells me that it feels like it's for the long haul. Okay, a long thing. But there is a sense of being afraid, moving into the, it's interesting, there could be some delays as well in regards to what goes on next. It does feel very long haul sort of energy. Feels like there's a sense of being afraid, though, being unsure, moving into the unknown type of energy here. So I feel like it's just, I feel like there's a section of a long journey, a long decision, but I do feel like that he is afraid, that he's unsure, moving into the unknown energy here. Okay, so I do feel like for Solomon, he's just not, I just feel like it's going to be a long journey. I think there's a sense of just, you'll be waiting for any action to be taken because he's afraid to. I feel like he's quite unsure. He feels very moving into the unknown. I just don't feel like he's going to be taking any action. Okay, so we have Jaguar. So here's the list here. So you know. Oh, yeah, what's next for you in love? Yep, okay, I got your question. You're welcome, Rabia, you're welcome. Okay, Jaguar. What's next for you in love? Okay. Let's do Pearls of Wisdom. What's next for you in love? Okay, definitely about, just definitely a new beginning. Does feel like you're opening up to new possibilities in love. It's very much about being led out of the cold into something warmer. It does feel like there's a sense of prosperity coming in regards to love. So I do feel like something new and exciting is coming. Okay. So yeah, I think you just got to open your heart and just watch where you're being led. Watch where you're being led to. Okay, I do feel like something new and exciting is coming. Okay, so we've got Alizah. Alizah. Seeing if she's typed in a message. So I flick back a little bit just to get the questions. General love reading. Okay, Alizah, general love reading. Let's do the rider deck. You're welcome, Jaguar. Okay, Alizah, let's have a look. Alizah, general love reading. So what's going on for Alizah in regards to love? Okay, it feels like everything's going to come together. There's a unity, sun shining on the situation. It feels very positive. Things seem to be moving in the right direction. Things are happening really, really well for you. Doesn't matter who's before who. You'll just get your reading when it comes up. Don't panic about it. Just be. Yeah. Doesn't matter who's before you, doesn't matter. Just everybody will get their reading. It's just depending on the questions that come up. Okay, I do flick back and have a look. Okay, so I feel like everything's going to move towards you in a really good, really positive. I just feel like the sun shining on the situation. Everything seems to be moving in a sense of wholeness within the love within yourself. So it's really about being open to that and just accepting that things are going to move in the right direction for you. Okay, so that's really important here. So beautiful Aries, goddess, because sometimes people can sneak in before someone else in regards to messages, so it's just what comes up. Okay, Alizah, Svetlana. Okay, so Svetlana, right, Svetlana's question then, please. Make sure your question's in there and then I can do your reading. So if I've got your question there, I will do so. So that's cool. I just flick through. General love reading. Okay, so everybody sort of wants a general sort of love reading. Let's put that away. Moon baby. Ugh. Moon baby. Right, let's have a look. General love reading. Whoa, okay, card flew out. 2 cards flew out. 7 and 8 of cups for some reason. That was interesting. So it's all about the choices that you need to walk away from in regards to love. There's some things that you now might need to walk away from first before you can open yourself up to love. There are some things that you need to walk away from first. Some things that you need to leave behind. Okay, so yeah. Thanks, beautiful Aries. Yeah, if you can just post your question, that'll be great. So yeah, Svetlana, it's very important. There's some things that you need to choose very carefully about because there's some things that you actually need to leave behind before you can begin a new journey in regard to love. So there might be some things, emotional things that you need to look at, that you need to leave behind. So it's very important that you look carefully at your path that lies ahead for you, because not all things in your path are going to be positive emotionally for you. They're not going to lead you in the right direction. So you need to take a moment to really take a look at the different paths that are available to you, because there are some things that you actually need to leave behind before you can move forward on love. Okay. Okay, so beautiful Aries question. Okay, so you're looking for a job at Longham and you want to know what's going to happen at the job at Longham. So what's happening with the interview? What's going on? What's happening? What lies ahead in regards to the work at Longhorns? What's happening? What's happening with the job at Longhorns? So let's have a look here. What's happening with the job at Longhorns? I'm using the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck, by the way. What's happening with the job at Longhorns? So let's have a look. What's happening? Okay, so 2 cards. First card here, we have the 7 of Spears. I feel like there's a need for you to sort of stand up for what you believe, sort of stand up for your convictions. I do feel like there's a need for you to communicate what you believe, whether you'd be the best person for the job. I do feel like there's a need for you to be able to say why you're the best person for the job. Did you do a cover CV? Did you do a cover for your CV, your curriculum, your CV, your resume, where you said why you'd be the best person for the job? I think that could be the thing here, is that I'm getting a feeling that they may not think you're the best person for the job unless you've actually said why you believe you are. I think there's a need. And it's interesting because I get the 3 of Cups here. So I do get a sense of celebrating. So there is a sense of celebrating. So it's all about whether... Did you write a cover letter for your resume? Did you write why you'd be... You'll say why. Because I think once you say why you're the best person for the job, I think there's a reason to celebrate. Okay, so I am getting a sense of, yes, there is a possibility of you getting the job at Longhorn, but it's all about you being able to say why you're the best person for the job, standing up for your convictions, standing up for your beliefs, being able to say why you're the best person. I think that's what it boils down to. If you can communicate that clearly, I feel like you're going to get the job. There'll be a reason to celebrate. Okay, but it boils down to that. So hopefully that'll help. Okay, so next we have... Okay, so I said Svetlana, I said beautiful Aries. So where are we up to? Oh, Old Soul. Okay. I did see Old Soul up here. Don't forget, if you donate, you get a decent reading. Okay, Old Soul, I just need your question. And Sid, Old Soul, Sid, TS. Oh, so I'm just giving a shake up for who went in the drawer for a free tarot reading. It's coming up shortly. Yep, Sid, put your question in. Is this a good week for visiting your parents? Oh, okay. Let's do. Oh yeah, she can just whenever Old Soul puts her question in, I'll do it. No worries. I sort of I can flick to and fro. People just have to be patient. You know, I'm going to get everyone's readings as much as I can. I still got over half an hour. Still got half an hour. So we're all good. I've still got half an hour. And you know that if I don't get your reading done today, all you have to do is type it in the comments down below and I'll get a separate video for you. So everybody gets their reading at some stage, as long as you type it in the comments down below after the stream, if I haven't got to it. So this is a free list. So let's do... This is a good week for visiting your parents. I'm going to use Tarot Familiar. So you want to know if this is a good week for visiting your parents. Sid. Okay, good week for visiting your parents. Let's have a look. Okay, Sid, we've got 2 of Wands. Straight away, it's about taking a moment to pause. Okay, just reflect for a minute. Look at the choices, the options that are available to you. Look at the choices. Okay, look at the choices. It's interesting. We get the Lovers too, which is all about choices in the relationships. So I do feel like there's a lot about choices coming in here. So I'm sort of taking a moment to take a breath. Might be something not to rush into. That's interesting. Got the Hanged Man as well, which is all about looking at all your options, looking at what you're sacrificing. So I'm getting a sense of a pause. Maybe not this weekend. Maybe not this weekend. Or this week. Maybe not this week. It feels like you just sort of need to take a breath. Take a moment to look at things. Wish upon a star. I don't know why I got that. Came out of my head. And then I got wish upon a star. Yeah, I just feel like there's a wish upon a star. I just feel like not this week. Just take a moment to have a breath and look. Just look at things. Yeah, major arcana cards. Quite interesting. So it's quite a major welcome to your life. So I just get a sense not this week. Not this week, Sid. Not this week. So yeah. I think it's just a pause. When I look at this, I just see a pause. Just a moment to breathe. Not this week. That's an interesting one. TS is next. Yep, TS. So TS. So let's have a look. Okay, oops. Okay, TS. Waiting for there. Okay, if TS is not there, then Queen B. Okay, so these are the people that can add their questions. TS, Queen B, and Heart. Okay, Heart Tiff. So if you 3 can type in your questions, it would be really great. If we can do 3 at a time, it makes it a bit easier for me to follow. Then people can we can keep moving quickly with it. Then we're not too slow. So that will be really cool because I really just want to do these 3 people. So these 3 people, and it doesn't matter what order I'll do them in, just know that you will get your reading if you just type in your questions. It just makes it easier. Then I'm not waiting around, waiting, because I do feel like sometimes we get a bit too much of a pause in between. And so it can be important to sort of move through this. Okay, so that makes it a bit easier. So yeah, if we just get the question, that's easy if we do 3 at a time, and then I can just work through those 3. Okay, what's going on with the relationship with Heart Tiff and Jamie? What's going on with this relationship here? What lies ahead for it? What's the future? What's going on? Well, okay, card flew out, and there's a lot of confusion going on. It does feel like there's a need to sort of cut the crap. Excuse the language. Didn't mean for that just to come out. But I feel like there's a lot of crap going on in this, okay? I do feel like there's a lot of crap going on in the mind and the thoughts and what's happening. So you've got to really clear out what's going on in the head, okay? So you've got to communicate, okay? You've got to be able to speak clearly in what's going on here. There's got to be a communication. There has to be communication, okay? Okay, because there is a connection going on. There is definitely a connection happening here. So there's a real need to communicate and cut the crap. Sorry, I just keep getting it. Cut the crap. Whatever that is, just you need to communicate. You need to have you need to have some sense of clarity, because this definitely feels like there's a connection going on here. Okay, so I just keep getting, just need to get you need to communicate, you need to get some clarity. They're not going to tell me one way or the other, they just tell me there is a connection here. Okay, it just feels like there is a connection between you guys. You need to communicate, you need to have some clarity, you need to decide what you want to do for yourself. I think you need to make a real clear decision here. It's all about being able to communicate, clearing away all the rubbish and being able to communicate clearly, and just cut the crap is basically what I keep getting. Spirit is just saying to me, cut the crap, whatever that is. I don't know, but it feels like there is a connection between you guys, and I don't know whether it's a past life, a past issue that you have in regards to being cheated on in the past, but I do feel that you guys have a connection here. Right, Queen. So I don't know where TS went to. Okay, so then the next three is okay, general love reading. After tarot. General love reading. I just want you guys to be really aware that the readings I give are not always what you want, but what you need in this moment. So they might not answer your question particularly, but it's all about empowering you. It's all about you being in control of your own journey. Knowing the future is never actually set in stone. It all depends on your actions that you take. Okay, so I really want to make sure that's really clear. Don't type your question in unless Sid's asked you to, please. Please just say hi, how are you? Sid will explain what needs to be done as she's around today, which I really appreciate, of course. And so we'll tell you when to type your question in. And so, yep, that's cool. If she's told you, that's brilliant. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, Queen P, general love reading this week. Okay, general love reading this week. Okay, so what's happening this week in regards to love? Does feeling like you need to know your potential. You need to know what's available to you. What's I do feel like you've got to acknowledge the potential that you actually have in regards to love. Wow, we do have romance coming in here. So I do feel like someone new's coming into your life, quite romantic energies coming in. So it's all about knowing what your potential is. What do you want to bring into your life? I do feel like there's romance coming in, Queen P. So you've got the sense of a romantic energy coming in for you, and it's moving sort of quite gently. It's not a rushed energy. It's not passionate or creative. It's not passionate. Feels a much more gentle, kind, caring sort of energy, much more loving energy. So just knowing what's available to you, just feel like there's potential. There's a real potential in regards to love for you this week. Okay, so that's really cool. Okay, so next we have on the list, sorry, where am I up to? Ashley. So where have we got? I'm a little confused here. Right, so I've had Queen P, Heart, oh, Queen B. That's who I haven't had. Okay, Queen B we're waiting for. That's why I was getting confused. Okay, so let's have a look. Who have we missed? Who have we missed on the list? Okay, so who have I actually missed? Let's have a look. TS hasn't come in. So who have we actually missed on the list? TS, Queen B. Let's see if I can catch up with some of them. Let me just have a little bit of a look-see here. Let's see who's still here. Okay, so I'm waiting for Queen B. So let's see, who have we actually missed in the list? Okay, so I've got Ashley. How does NB currently feel about me? Right, so let's just get rid of this after tarot. Okay, I'm getting a very much of a sense of ancient Italian. How does he currently feeling about you? Oh, okay. So basically, how does NB currently feel about you? It feels like a sense of very intense. Okay, I feel a very intense energy. And it feels like it's a gain. Okay, so it's a possibility. So it does feel like it's quite intense. It's quite passionate. There is definitely feels like there's a gain in some way. It does feel like there's an achievement in moving forward with you. So it does feel like it's an achievement to move forward with you. It feels like it's a gain. It's a possibility. So it feels like there's definitely a sense of, so I'm getting of quite a passion, but not a love or not a gentle, but quite a sort of a strong energy. Okay, so it feels quite strong in regards to this. Okay, so that's really important here. Okay, so you know that there is that energy there is that passion, there is that gain coming in. Okay, so I've got Deepa. Right, here we go. That's next on the list. Right. Cool. Do you see reconciliation? Okay, let's have a look. So what's going on here with this relationship? Okay, I'm going to use the modern... Oh! Card just flew across the room as soon as I picked it up. So I don't know what that happened there. So what flew out as I was thinking about your question? Here we have justice. Okay, so there's a sense of could be some legal issues or things going on there. So it could be a sense of actions of consequences, consequences with actions taken. Oh, I'm getting a lot of cards. Bugger. So what happens when you live in a small space? Okay, so no. Okay, I don't see reconciliation for you at this time. I feel like there's a lot of I just feel like there's a focus on the negative aspects and what's going on. I feel like there's a very much of sadness, a sense of emotional challenges to overcome with this situation. So no reconciliation at this time in regards to consequences of actions taken. Okay. So not sure. Okay, so Deepa, I don't feel like there's going to be any reconciliation at this time. It all depends on what's being focused on in regards to the relationship. It depends on whether you're focusing on what's happened in the past or the negative aspects and the legal stuff or the issue stuff and that's going on, trying to find a sense of balance, equilibrium in the relationship. I do feel like there's a lot of work to be done. Basically, there's a lot of work to be done before there's going to be any reconciliation. Okay, there is a lot of work to be done before there's going to be any reconciliation. So at this time, no, there's not. Depends on whether the work can be done to achieve that result. Okay, so I just need to breathe for a minute. I've just knocked everything off. Just happens when you work in a small space. Right, so just give me a minute. Japanese fell down. Breathe. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, so is that one there done? Right, so where am I up to? So I've done Ashley and Deepa. Right. And you've got this one here is next. Varushka Nadu. General love reading. Okay. I'll do that. Just give me a second just to pick up these cards. As you notice, everything fell on the ground. That's what happens when you live in a caravan. Got some good things and some need to stretch. Can't wait for my outdoor space to be finished. Be a bit warmer. Right. So how are we doing? Okay. General love reading. You're welcome. Right. So where are we? Let's just remove this deck here. Like I said, I try and sort of move things so that I can breathe. I feel like everything sort of goes on top of me. Right. Let's do elemental wisdom. General love reading. Right, let's have a look. Yep, that's cool. No worries. Just whoever's here. Yeah, sometimes people flick in and out. It's all good. Oh. Right. General love reading for Varushka Nadu. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Sid. I know. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I want to make sure everyone gets their reading, and then it's like, well, they're not here. What happened? Okay, so Varushka. What happened in regards to love for you? What's a general love reading? Okay, so we're getting a little bit of the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor comes in about being controlling, being a leader, being a provider for the relationship. So maybe you've got someone who's coming in who's a real provider, who may be a bit of a ruler in your life. He may also allows a little bit movement in the passion. Does feel like there's a passion to the relationship. So you've got someone who's coming in who might be very controlling, who might be a sense of wanting to always be in control, be a bit of a leader in the relationship as such, be the provider. Okay, so and then you've got that sense of moving forward with romance. So there is that moving forward with passion. Okay, so you do have that sort of dynamic energy, that sense of a bit of he could also be a bit of a player. Okay, so we've got the Emperor and the Knight of Wands here, and together they sort of give me a bit of a playing sort of attitude. I sort of see it's like the king who has a wife or a partner, but he also has the mistresses and things like that. So I think you might need to be very aware of what's going on in the relationship. Okay, so you do need to be aware that you may not be a love relationship. It may be more about the I want to say this more about the sex, the energy, type of energy. Okay, just something to think about. Just something to be aware of. Be cautious. You might have a bit of a player on the ball, on the thing coming into your life. Okay, so who's next on the list? So who's here? Okay, so we've got, so these are the people, Old Soul and TS, Queen Bee, they've all missed. Whitney, Violet, and Ice Cream. If any of you are still here, please post your question. Brilliant. That sounds good. Okay, and when we've done that, when we've done these last ones, then I'll do the draw. Okay, TS, please type in your question then, please. Been waiting for you. That will be great. If you can type in your question, please, TS. How does Prab feel towards you? Okay, so let's do... Sorry, I'm just grabbing a few decks while I'm here. So I can breathe. Right. How does Prab feel towards you? Yeah, I'm getting a very angel reading here. So I might just do the angels. Okay, so these are the last few people if they've just put in their question, and then we're once they've put in their question, then I'll do the draw for those that donated. Oh, 1 minute, just got a mail. 1 second. Hiya. I've just done a live. I just told them to wait. Oh, thank you. Oh, you opened it okay? Oh, good. Because sometimes it can get a bit funny. Thank you. Yeah, but a few more things to do. Yeah, brother's coming in tomorrow to try and get a little bit more done. So he's trying in between working. But it's looking tight. Look, getting there. I am thrilled. Thanks a lot, Rick. Oh, sorry, mail just arrived. Whew. A new deck. Okay. Whoa. La Santa Muerte Lenormand. Woo! Okay, just got excited. That's got to go into a opening, unboxing later. So keep an eye out for that. Whew. Whew. Let me take a breath. A new deck, yep. Oh, right, let's have a look. How does Prab feel towards you? Okay, so let's have a look. So any more questions? The last of anybody, anyone who's come in, who's still in chat. If you haven't had a reading, please make sure you type in your question now because I'm finishing up soon. The last of it. Okay, so how does Prab feel towards you? Oh, feels a little happy outcome. Feels, wow, that's interesting. You've got the Sun card here and you've got the Ten of Water. So it feels really positive, feels very light, it feels very loving energy, a very happy energy. Okay, so it feels like there's a lot of love, a lot of feelings, feels like there's a sense of unity, a sort of coming together type of energy. So it feels really good and really positive. Okay, so I do feel like there is a real caring, kind, loving type of energy here. Okay, so that's it. Okay, TS, so I do feel it's very positive, very loving energy. Okay, so we've got no one else responding, no one else wants readings, no one else is donating. Okay, let's get into it. Who's here? Who is still here? and wants to know who's won. Whoa. The free readings. Okay, so let's do this. Me. Feels like there's a few people here, but nobody sort of wants to. So ending soon. So I don't know who's actually here, who's typed in a question, who's. Oh. Okay, so let me open the box. Okay, I'm going to choose 2. So you can see I'm not looking. Okay. I'm just going to, you can see that I folded them all up. I don't know who's who, what's going on, okay? Whew. So let me guide it. Now, when I do this and I choose the 2 people, they're going to have to get hold of me. Yes, you're on the list. Okay. Sid, we need to catch up anyway. Okay, number 1. Okay, and number 2. Come on, take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. That's it. Okay, and number 2. Okay. Are we ready? Jenna. And amazing fruits. Wow, amazing fruits. Okay, and I'm going to do a bonus. Okay, I'm doing one more for a bonus. Okay, these are the 2. Jenna and amazing fruits. And I'm doing a bonus. Okay, are you ready? I'm doing a bonus one. Mimsy. 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 M-I-M-S-Y. Mimsy. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, so they're the 3 to contact me. I'll see who I can contact, of course. Yeah, end of my readings. I've got to take a break because I'm got to go in and do Tarot Oracle. So don't forget to join us on Tarot Oracle. Of course, his readings are all donations, basically. Sid, we've got to catch up anyway. Don't forget, we've got to catch up. Sid, we've got to catch up for a read. I owe you a reading anyway. Sid, we've got to catch up. I owe you for Ko-Fi. I owe you for Ko-Fi. Okay. So let me just. I owe you for a reading anyway. Yep. Yeah, don't worry about that. That's another little, it's a little bonus. It's a little bonus. It's a little surprise with the with the so it's a little bonus through Ko-Fi for Ko-Fi members. Okay, it's a little bonus. It's not a huge thing, but it's something for you. Private reading, so we can get a little bit more detailed. Sorry, no more readings today. I'm not sure when I'll be back on because my brother's coming tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. If you want a reading, don't forget to donate. You can always check out the private readings on Ko-Fi. You can always check out Ko-Fi. You too, Sid. Take care. Violet, add your question down below after the stream.